Hello and welcome to JFrog Support How-Tos. My name is Itamar and I'm from JFrog Support. In this short video, I will demonstrate how to use Artifactory's filtered resource capability. So let's start with the first question. What is a filtered resource? The filtered resource allows treating any textual file as a filtered resource by processing it as a dynamic template. Each file artifact can be marked as filtered, and upon receiving a download request, the content of the artifact is passed through a free marker processor before being returned to the user. This is an extremely powerful and flexible feature because Artifactory applies some of its own APIs to the filtering context, allowing you to create and provision dynamic content based on information stored in Artifactory. For example, you can provision different content based on the user's originating IP address or based on changing property values attached to the artifact. In this example, we will be deploying a Maven settings XML file, which contains templates for the username and encrypted passwords, so that each user downloading this settings file, the file will contain that user's credentials automatically. So let's take a look at the Artifactory UI to see how this looks. So first of all, let me show you that I've created some test users, user 1 and user 2, in order to demonstrate this feature. And I'm going to go to my libs release local repository, click on the set me up. This automatically chooses Maven as the package type that I want to set up in order to generate my Maven settings XML file. So you can see that in this generated Maven settings XML file, under username and password, I have these templates for security get current username and security get encrypted password. So when I deploy this settings XML into my libs release local repository, you can see that this file was deployed into my libs release local repository, and I'm going to set it up as a filtered resource. So what happens now that I'm downloading this file as the admin user, the username and password and encrypted password are going to be replaced in the settings XML file that is going to be downloaded. So I'll be using curl with the admin username and pasting the URL to the settings XML file. And you can see that once the file was downloaded, the username and password were replaced by my actual username and my encrypted password. Let's use the other pre-prepared users for this demonstration. So user 1, downloading the settings XML file. And now the settings XML contains user 1 and its encrypted password. And of course, if I use user 2 with password 2, same thing happens. And the username is switched to user 2 with a different encrypted password. So that's basically filtered resources in a nutshell. Of course, this feature allows you to do much more than that. So that was my video on filtered resource. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave your comments, feedback, or questions in the comment section below.